guys, it's Morgan with the Rotoscopers, and I am here to talk about one of my favorite things in the world. Frozen! So a little bit after the Japanese Frozen trailer was released, Disney released 9 character images from main characters in the story. Awesome! So let's talk about these. The first one is Anna. So Anna, she's sitting here, and it just gives us a little character description, and she's sitting here sort of like this. Very cute, very awesome. She has that mysterious white strand in her hair, and she's just looking good. That's all I gotta say. You know, obviously you can tell that Anna is very sweet. She's very cute. You like her right off from seeing her. Yeah, and then there's Elsa. Elsa's being all crazy with her snow and her powers, and we really get a feel that, okay, something awesome about this girl. Elsa in this picture, she actually kind of looks like a dancer. You know, so I think it's gonna be really cool to see how she's animated. You know, she's not just gonna be like, boom! She's probably gonna be a bit more graceful with her movements and when she's using her powers, and I think that's really, really cool. But then again, maybe she won't be, because we did see that photo where she was like, boom! I don't know, but let's just admit it. Elsa is so much cooler than Anna. The next poster we get to see is of Kristoff. So Kristoff is our burly mountain man, and he's looking the part. He looks pretty awesome in this poster. Kristoff? He's an ice salesman. Yeah, he stays up in the mountain and he harvests ice. Apparently there's big business in ice because that's what he does. So from the description, it says that Kristoff is a strong, no-nonsense sort of guy who follows his own rules. Yeah, I have a feeling when he and Anna get together, yeah, they're gonna butt heads like crazy. Then we get to see Olaf without a head. So we have seen a lot of Olaf recently. He seems to be the main focus of the English-American marketing campaign, which is fine, but yeah, Olaf is Olaf. He's missing his head, and he's smiley, he's outgoing, but if you haven't seen, basically, to get an idea of Olaf, go to the American teaser trailer with Olaf and Sven, and you'll get it right there. Speaking of Sven, the next one is Sven, and I love Sven. He's so cute and adorable. He kind of, yeah, he does kind of look like a dog, and you could imagine him panting like that, but he's really cute and adorable. Apparently he's Kristoff's loyal friend, and he pulls his sled, and I'm just like, oh, you are so adorable. I guess in the Swiss Alps, or wherever this Andalusia, wherever this country is, dogs really can't survive, so next best thing is teach your reindeer how to be a dog. The next character we get to see is Hans! Finally! Hello, Hans! We finally get to see him. So Hans, he's sitting there, and it's not really a character pose like all the other ones were. So it's sort of weird because all of those are just like these very staged modeled poses, and his looks like a screenshot. He's going like this, you know, sort of being like Aladdin to Anna. Do you trust me? So really cool. I'm happy to see him. Oh, the kingdom's name Arendelle. Yeah, Arendelle. Not Andalusia, Andalasia. Whoops. So a little bit more about Hans. Hans is the handsome royal from a neighboring kingdom. He is the youngest of 12 brothers. Holy cow, 12 brothers, that is insane. I feel really bad for Hans. So obviously Hans is used to not being in the limelight. He's used to being pushed around and shoved aside. And finally, I guess, you know, he's gonna have his chance to shine here. You know, he's visiting, and we can see from some of the trailers, he sort of makes a connection with Anna right away. And that's really fun because Hans is a really good looking character, and I love his horse. Trust me, we're gonna do a video about Disney horses, so I'm really excited for this horse because I have high hopes for Disney horses. So one thing about Hans is in the description it says he promises that he'll never shut out Anna, which is really interesting. It's just, yeah, they make a connection and they sort of bond. Really cool. Next, the Duke of Weselton. According to the description, what he lacks in stature, because he's really, really short and tiny, he makes up for in arrogance and showboating. Yeah, so obviously, you know, this is a guy we're gonna learn to hate, not gonna like him too well. He has these 2 tough bodyguards, and pretty interesting. But the Duke of Weselton, I mean, immediately right from that description, it's like, ugh, okay, I'm not gonna like you. It says that with the Duke, that he's the first to get closest to the Queen until her powers get discovered, and he's like, whoa, 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 which? You know, and then he's the first to out her and shun her and really create all this disaster that causes Elsa to flee. So yeah, I don't like this guy, because I love Elsa. Not cool. The next character is really bizarre. I had no idea about this character. His name is Oaken. He's the owner of Oaken's trading post and sauna. Kind of a weird situation, but maybe it's like a hot springs thing where you can buy your trading goods at the same time. Yeah, really funny. He totally reminds me of a guy from like the Zelda games, like one of the merchants where you go yeah, you know, and you can, oh, would you like to buy a shield for 100 rupees? Would you like to buy a sword? Would you like to buy some bombs? Like, I imagine I could imagine him being something like this. But then I have a feeling that Disney's way cooler than that and isn't going to completely rip off Zelda, but if they did, that'd be awesome. And last but not least, we have Marshmallow. But don't get fooled, Marshmallow's not as sweet and soft and cuddly as you would expect. He's actually this crazy ice demon. You know, if Olaf is the snowman that went wrong, yeah, Marshmallow is definitely the snowman that went right because he is gruesome and he's brutal. Apparently he's her biggest bodyguard. So definitely Elsa knows how to set herself up so she can live as a recluse and never be bothered again because she has her Marshmallow. And don't you cross Marshmallow. So all in all, I loved seeing these pictures. There were new people who I didn't even know about, specifically the Duke, Oaken, Marshmallow, and it was really cool. I liked seeing the little character descriptions, so that was really fun. So if you want to see more of these images, just go to therotoscopers.com and you can find all sorts of Frozen goodies. There's been so much. There's been an English teaser trailer, 2 new French posters, these things. My gosh, excuse me, that was so rude. There's been some Barbie dolls that have kind of been leaked, so Hans and Kristoff, you can see their Barbies along with Elsa and Anna. So much crazy stuff, I can't even think about it right now. But definitely go check it out, and we are your #1 spot for all things Frozen, so be sure to check out therotoscopers.com. And until the next Frozen bit of news, I'm Morgan, and this is the Rotoscopers YouTube.
Yeah, it's very coincidental that their language happens to match up exactly with our own.
I know, right? Ireland just changed 1 letter. Iceland. What? And then it like there's actually a 2-minute deleted scene in there where it talks about
honestly was expecting not to enjoy this movie.
So it's kind of deceiving because in the movie, when it first starts out, you think it's about this guy, this leprechaun-looking guy in the back. I still don't know why he's dressed like a leprechaun. He just is, apparently. But just for basic sakes, you've got 2 guys who are best friends and been friends for a long time
together. But I really kind of liked the character development between the 2 characters. I thought the 2D and the CGI meshing and blending really was cool. Honestly, I think it was, to me, a bit more innovative and cooler than the photoreal, because I've sort of seen photoreal in other places. This is the first time Pixar's done it, yes, but really hadn't seen Paperman's technique used anywhere else, and so for that reason I liked that.